Alright, Shalom Akim, it's the high spirit wind Judah of the GMS Mississippi camp, giving all honor and glory to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. I also want to give double honors to our apostles, the great millstone rule well, and peace and blessings to the house of David the elect. Alright, we have, this truth is a spiritual force field, man. This truth is a spiritual force field, alright? It is not just a force field to where you walk into a certain environment and now you're protected by Satan, all right? That protective environment is your connection and your bond and you being in tune with the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man, okay? Because, like, if you go into the stones, you go into the rocks, Esau will tell you that certain rocks have a force field that protects you against negative energy, and negative energy is basically demons, man. You know, and I haven't gotten deep into that aspect of the stones to where I purchase things to make it a negative, you know, to shield me from a negative force field. But I know that this truth is tried and true, and it's a spiritual force field. It protects you from the vibration of Satan, because the Western world, man, really the whole world is under the vibration of Satan. That's why so many people, they think alike in wickedness. That's why there's so many pedophiles. That's why there's so many lesbians. That's why there's so many homosexual men. That's why there's so much violence, man. Because Esau, he got into the knowledge of ancient Babylon, and he created a force fields in America to make it Babylon times 1,000, man. Okay? So what he does is that he created force fields in Babylon by way of literal force fields on the geographical land of America, and by way of the media, man, to influence on a conscious and subconscious level, which is why people think anti-Most High, whether it's directly or indirectly, because the average Israelite verbally would tell you that they believe in the Most High, but their actions will tell you differently, because their mind is under the vibration of Satan. Feminism is like, is a demonic vibration, all right? But even lust is a demonic vibration. You know, the Most High didn't create sex just to be sex craved all the time. But you'll find out that a lot of the women that you lust after, the reason why you're into them like that is because they have a succubus demon on them, man. My brother did a video on that. I just had a dream last night about a damn woman demon, man, okay? But also, if you're not involved in this truth, if you're not immersed in the truth, a lot of the demons that have influence over people will have influence over you. So, but this truth is like, it's a spiritual force field, man. It's a force field that protects you against these satanic thoughts that come into your mind. A lot of times the thoughts come into your mind when you sleep. And one of the things that keeps you in tune with the Most High is praying, man. If you pray before you go to sleep or in the middle of the day, that keeps you in tune with the spirit, man. You see, what happens is you came into this truth and you were illuminated. And the secrets of the world, of the universe, the secrets that were spent trillions of dollars being kept, okay, were shown to you. But now the trial is, can you maintain that truth? Can you maintain those secrets? Because Satan's job is to get you out of this force field. Satan's job is to put you back to sleep, man. Okay? So within the duration of this truth, we're going to have obstacles that we have to endure, all right, that's going to test our faith, man. If you look up the word temptation, all right, in Blue Letter Bible, really is obstacles created by the Most High to test your solidity in this faith, all right? But you know, and if you always watching filth on the internet, if you always eating junk food, all right, and you're just not excited no more, you're under a demonic vibration, man. You're under a demonic attack, because the thing that you have to guard the most is your spirit, man. See, your mind, body, and spirit is connected. So anything that damages your body more than likely damages your spirit. But anything that benefits your body more than likely benefits your spirit, man. You know? So you have to monitor the type of food you're eating. You have to even monitor what type of music you're listening to, man. All right? the way we think and function in Babylon is not how we're going to think and function in the kingdom. All right, there are demonic vibrations that you really can't distinguish because you were born here, man. But a lot of brothers who left the country, they'll tell you it's a different energy, it's a different feel when you leave America, man. Even when you leave, from personal experiences, even when I leave the city limits, and I go where there, you know, the grid is not that dominant like that, I can feel tension leave my spirit, man. Just from driving in a rural area, man. All right. But there are heavy demonic vibrations in Babylon, man. Whether you go to, I think it's called the 5 Points in Birmingham, where they structured the whole downtown Birmingham after the Baphomet. All right. But it just so happened to be a lot of witch stores, a lot of metaphysical stores. And they'll have the stones and the incense, but they'll have a lot of books on witchcraft. A lot of people who go there and work there are witches. All right. And that's not just that city, that's every city. Because this country is after the vibration of Satan, man. Okay? The Western world, and the thing about it, everybody's under that vibration. Really, it's the men of the Lord. Christianity is a demonic vibration. It keeps your mind in a sunken place, man. All right? But brothers have to be in tune with this force field, and if not, your spirit is going to start to be under attack. And Satan's job is to really slowly get you out of the truth, man. All right, but that faith, man, that being in the spirit, that's your force field that protects you against the vibration of Satan. Being prayed up, being around the brothers, and you know what it is because you'll feel charged up in the spirit, man. Because what did it tell you in Daniel that this beast will wear out the saints of the Most High? All right. So the wear and tear in life will wear on your spirit as well. So you have to go back to your power source, man. As the brother Barack Obama would call it, man. You have to go back to your power source. All right. You have to go to your places where you get charged up, man. Like this how Esau has certain energy fields in certain spots on the planet Earth where you can get charged up, so to speak. Well, that's places in the spirit that you could go to charge your spirit up. And the main place is being immersed in the word. But then it's fasting, it's praying. All right, it's time to yourself. It's time around the brothers. That charges you up. Anytime you leave the comfort of your home and you excessively immersed in the world, and you always drinking or whatever it may be, you always having a goal to fulfill your lust. You know, you get weak in the spirit, man. That makes you vulnerable to the attacks of Satan. Okay. Not to say you can't, you know, step out from time to time to a bar, whatever it may be, but if that's become your religion, something is getting weak. There are polarities in this truth, man, between the spirit and the spirit and the flesh. All right, and in order to get your lust and your flesh desires on this side, you have to give up your spirit. You have to give up some of your spirit, man. All right, the reason why we are in this truth because we gave up the ultimate fleshly desire, and that was to be a part of Babylon, man. So we're under a hedge. But if you give that up for your flesh desire, which is, you know, women, money, fame, whatever it may be, you're gonna lose your position in the spirit, man. That spiritual investment you took. Okay? So, you know, like I said, we have to be immersed in this spiritual force field, man. Because this whole world is literally under a demonic vibration. It's under the vibration of Baphomet. It's under the vibration of Kali, a damn violent, wild demon. That's why Jake is wild as hell, and there are actual witches and warlocks and putting Jake under vibrations, man. That's why gangs like the Elder Aina from the New York main camp, all right? He did a video breaking down how the same symbols you have in gangs, all right, those are the same symbol in the occultic practice, all right? The MS-13, GD, Vice Lords, all right, a lot of those gang leaders were Freemasons, all right? They sold out, man. I don't care what nobody says, they sold out. They sold their people out, man, all right? and they put them and they open Jake up to sorcery in a demonic vibration, man. Okay, that's the reality of it, man. All right, but when you come into this truth, you're shielded, but you have to keep that shield, man. You have to keep your shield up, man. And that shield is an invisible force field known as the truth, the faith, okay, this knowledge. But it's one thing, but knowing is half the battle. You have to live it, and you have to be a part of it. And the way you be a part of it is, stay immersed in this world of ours, man, in this cosmos of ours. The brotherhood, watching the videos, doing videos, ultimately reading, praying, you know, that's part of staying in this force field. Because outside of this force field is very demonic. That's why you have men that fell off. All right, that's why you have men that fell off. 1 second, bros. See, that's Jake, man. See, going back to that demonic vibration, that was the demon, man. I've never got approached doing a video, or I've never got approached sitting in my car until I decide to do a video before I go to work, man. Coworker approached me. But a man's going is of the Lord ultimately, but he allows Satan to do that, man, because that's Satan. So he want to throw off that spirit, because somebody in this video is going to be edified once I upload it, man. All right? Somebody in this video going to be edified, man. Oh, yeah, and for brothers that haven't got on the app-based jobs, man, I highly recommend that. If you got a reliable car or some type of transportation, man, or you live in a city where you can rent a car for those app-based jobs, I highly recommend that, man. All right, because when you work on these jobs, man, it's so many demons out here, man. Don't get me wrong, you still got to deal with demons and spirits in the world, period, no matter what you're doing. But when you work in these jobs, man, there's so many demons just on some petty stuff, man, that it wears you out over time. All right, but back to the topic, man. Hey, we have to protect ourselves and stay immersed in this truth. And this truth is like it's a force field. It protects us against the force field of Satan, man. All right? And when you go days and days and days and weeks without charging up in the spirit, hey, man, you'll be surprised what you've lost and what you forgot and what breakdowns you forgot, which are very imperative to your faith. But I'm not going to prolong it. I'm going to go and get ready for work, man. And I hope you brothers are edified. To the next time. Shalom.